Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? I'm hoping well. So today's lesson is a new chord day, okay? What does that mean? Is that we're going to get into a jazz chord, E minor or a minor 7th flat 5, okay? Used in jazz, but occasionally, you can put it in there with, different types of rock and blues. And what's interesting is that this can be a substitute, okay, because it's exactly the same as a 9 chord, okay, and a minor 6. So, if you're doing something where you're playing a 9 chord and you feel like you want to have a different little sound to it, a different, part of the neck, higher or lower, you can do the minor 7 flat 5. Something like a little bit of a jazz turnaround like this, starting on E minor 7 to A7, D minor 7 to G7. Listen to the difference when I play a minor 7 flat 5. As opposed to, here that's the minor, E minor 7, but here's E minor 7 flat 5. Here's the D minor 7 and the D minor 7 flat 5. Okay? So, very important. C9 is the same as an E minor 7th flat 5 or a G minor 6. So say I'm playing C9, we've gone over that chord before, and you're playing maybe a 1-4-5, you can switch up and do the E minor 7 flat 5. Hear the similarity? Just utilizing different variations. And also, if you're doing that, then you could do a 6 with a G minor 6. Is the same. That's a G minor 6. So let's just kind of like dissect it a little bit, and we'll just do it with a C, so it's always easier without any accidentals. And keep in mind that I'm not playing the high E string or the low E string. See, this is what the C minor 7 flat 5 sounds like. If I played the E up top, not too good, huh? Or if I play the high E, if I can do that. No. So, you're playing the middle 4 strings, okay? So let's just go over and see how it gets together and becomes a minor 7 flat 5. So the first note I'm playing here on the 3rd fret is a C. Okay, that's the root of the C major scale. Okay, what's the next note? The next note is this G flat or F sharp. Okay, correct? First 2 notes. So how does the F sharp come to be? Okay, C, D, E, F, G, that's the 5, and because it's considered a flat 5, that F sharp is the flat 5, okay? The next note we're going to hit is on the 3rd fret, G string, okay, it's the B flat. Okay, the B flat, so how does that get in there in this chord? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So B is the 7th, but to get it to be a minor 7th, we have to flat it, right? Lower it a half step to B flat. So, okay, so minor 7, the 7 is that B flat. The last note is the D. So what is the D? C, D. Okay, so that the D ends up being actually it could be the 9. Hold on a second. C, D, E. I'm sorry. The actual note is the E flat, not the D. Okay? So E flat, C, D, E. Okay, well, it's a minor, so the third note in the scale has to be flatted. So that's where we get the E flat. So I'll play maybe a Stevie Ray Vaughan song, and I'll put that in there as far as, instead of playing the B9, I will play the E flat minor 7 flat 5. I could do B9, but I just try and do something different. E minor 7 flat 5. Another place where you can pick it up, where it happens, and there's actually 7 different variations of doing the minor 7 flat 5. I utilize that one the most. There's another one if I wanted to show you the C. Is all the way up here is another permutation that you could do, which is actually, you're starting on the C root, you're skipping the A string, you're actually playing almost everything on the 8th fret, because you're hitting the C, the B flat, and the E flat, all on the 8th fret. The only thing that's different is you are muting the A string, and then with your index finger you are playing the F sharp. So it's just a different version of what we're doing down here. So the song that I was going to tell you, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, the new version that I showed you that we just did up here. C minor 7 flat 5, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, F sharp minor 7, F major 7. So that version is another version that you could do. Like I said, if you are doing now the F sharp, what would that be? Same as G flat. So the F sharp or G flat minor 7 flat 5 is the same as a D9 and the same as a minor 6. And so I actually have a chart that I'm looking at that actually has every key and the 3 chords that are the same when you're talking about minor 7 flat 5. Similar, exactly the same as a minor 6 or a 9 chord. Not major 9, just like a regular, dominant 9 chord. So that's a new chord day. I'm hoping that it's something you will put to use. If you start playing jazz, you're going to be using it all the time. And that's today's lesson. I hope you like it. I want to just remind you that all of my lessons are free, but tips are welcome. And if you have an inclination, you like what you see, and you would like to send something, doesn't matter what, just let me know what your electronic preference of payment would be. Thanks so much. See you next lesson.